Hello everyone, this is Weston's Weatherwise with another video forecast. In today's video, we are going to be breaking down the upcoming pattern as we head into January, along with who will be in the running for seeing a potential white Christmas, and how our temperatures are going to be fluctuating throughout the next couple weeks before we see a huge cool down here in the U.S. Starting off with our current National Weather Service hazards, as you can see up here in the Northeast, we have winter weather advisories with a few counties highlighted in some winter storm warnings. We have winter weather advisories across portions of Wisconsin and Michigan. And we also do have some winter weather advisories over here in the Appalachian Mountains. We do still have ongoing flood warnings over in Arkansas, but we also do have some, I believe these are dense fog advisories. Yes, dense fog advisories across portions of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, and Nebraska. We do have a couple counties highlighted in a winter weather advisory also over here in Wyoming. But also, we are seeing all these Pacific coast storms, and that is going to bring us the potential for some winter weather up in the higher elevations around these areas. So let's move on to the SPC outlooks, though. So as you can tell, we have a day one general thunderstorm risk across portions of down here in South Texas, over here in California, along with Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Texas in a general thunderstorm risk. Now, this will change tomorrow, as the Storm Prediction Center has decided to highlight a marginal risk of severe weather for Christmas Eve. This will be accompanied by a 2% tornado risk down here in South Texas, along with a 5% hail and wind outlook. There's the hail, wind. Here's the 4 panel. So as you can tell, here is our SPC outlook up here in the top left. Here is our tornado potential over here in the right one. Hail, wind, and this is hail. So we will have a chance for damaging wind gusts in excess of 75 miles an hour, hail up to probably golf ball sized, and an isolated spin-up tornado being possible. Now, that is not the main severe weather threat that we are looking at. If we go ahead and look at the NAM, though, you see that it shows we have rain showers tonight across portions of Oklahoma. And if we continue, you can tell tomorrow we get more of a linear line of storms start to push through Texas, with that isolated spin-up tornado being down here in the south. As we continue that, it looks like this is more on the GFS, a lot stronger, but we see a potential big severe weather event across the Central Plains. And if we go ahead and look at the the GFS, we're going to put this run to this morning's 12Z run. As you can tell, we see those rain showers go up with thunderstorms tomorrow. Low potential for a live stream, as it is Christmas Eve and friends and family. There is a low potential for a live stream, but updates are a little bit higher in likelihood, so stay posted for updates. But as we continue into that Christmas time frame, as you can tell here, really the only areas are up here and in the running for a white Christmas, along with over here in Colorado and New Mexico. If we continue to push this on, we see more of a bigger storm system here being picked up on the GFS. And that goes anywhere from here in Oklahoma, and it'll stretch all the way out here to the Carolinas eventually. As you can tell, that goes away, but we see another storm system on the 29th. So if you live in this red area, just keep in mind that you do have a threat of severe weather through the new year. Now, if we continue on, you see that we see a lot of rain/snow up here in the northeast. Now that is going to be a nor'easter, we're thinking. But if we continue, we keep seeing these severe weather events here in the plains. And there's going to be something to watch for, because all it takes is that one to be big. Now, if we decide to go to the most recent run, just to see what we're looking at for here in the meantime. As you can tell, it's picking up on showers and thunder showers, potentially even a few isolated thunderstorms overnight in Oklahoma before we see a more linear and, I should say, more of a MCS storm system with embedded tornadoes. Very unlikely, but it will be possible. More of a damaging wind threat. But this is the 26th. As you see, we start back here in Oklahoma, all the way down here through Texas, even all the way up into Kansas. We're looking at a threat of severe weather. And with that said, we are going to have to keep an eye on that for a potential live stream. If we head over here to the, let's go to the jet stream. If we look over here at the jet stream, you can tell here we do get our little dip in the jet stream here that will eject off here and cause that small threat for severe weather. But this is what we're looking at. Around the 26th, we see our dip in the jet stream right here. That has a huge ejection just straight up. And with that being said, that is why we are going to be seeing the threat for severe weather across this area. And the SPC, I will go over there for that outlook. But as you can tell, we just keep getting these troughs that are going to set up and just keep ejecting, leading to a higher area of severe weather. And this could even start bringing more snowfall into the northeast. But once we get into January, though, the latest model runs that were complete do show we will see more Arctic air start to dive down and getting more south, which at one point was bringing snow into portions like northern Florida. But it is something to watch for, as winter is going to really start to pick up across these areas. As if you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, like southern Missouri, up, I feel like anywhere in here, you are going to be looking at your first chance at a snow coming up here in January. If we continue over here, though, on the 26th, for the day 4 outlook and read on it, which they haven't highlighted an area, but if I had to highlight any area in a risk for severe weather, it would be right across here. That would be my risk. That would be a slight risk for me. And if I had to put a marginal, it would probably be something like that. So for me, blue is a marginal threat, yellow is that slight threat for severe weather. But if we read on it, the discussion, it says severe weather potential is still expected from days 4 through 6. So right here, this first line, days 4 through 6, severe weather is still expected. Thursday through Saturday is an upper trough emerging from California in the southwest deserts, moves towards the Ozarks/deep south by Thursday, the day 4. At least a low-end multi-day regional severe risk is expected across south central and east southeast Texas towards parts of the Arklatex and possibly the lower Mississippi Valley in particular. Thursday, the day 4 outlook could ultimately warrant slight risk caliber severe probabilities across the south, central, east, southeast Texas, although guidance variability persists, while objective machine learning guidance generally also persists with sub 15% probabilities. But as you can tell, SPC said basically if they were going to highlight an area for severe weather, it would end up being across this area right here. Because why can I not keep track of that? Okay, anyways, it'd be right across. They're kind of saying more like this area for a 15% slight risk. If you did enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you are not already, as we hit 62. And I truly believe we can hit 70 by Christmas. 2 days. Let's go. Merry Christmas, everyone, if I don't see you before then. Have a good day. Peace.